This channel isn't about bashing women. It's about finally being honest with ourselves. We live in a time where accountability feels like an attack, and calling out the truth is seen as betrayal. Women are told to love themselves, value themselves, and expect more, but rarely are we challenged to ask, am I actually living the life I expect someone else to give me? This channel is not here to shame, but to wake you up, to shake the pretty lies out of your system, to help you recognize the difference between high standards and high delusion, between real confidence and attention-seeking, between soft life and surface life. This is for the women who ask for luxury but haven't built peace within. Cut off friends who speak truth but stay loyal to men who break them down. Call themselves girls but compete, gossip, and betray behind closed doors. Say they know their worth, but weaponize it to avoid correction. If that stings a little, good. Growth starts when ego gets uncomfortable. The women who truly evolve don't run from their reflection. They sit with it, no matter how painful it is to face. And if you're listening to this, maybe a part of you is finally ready to stop pointing fingers and start holding mirrors. This channel is bold, it's raw, it's everything we whisper about but never write down. And now, it's here. Welcome to your reflection. Chapter 1. Soft life starts with you. Don't ask someone to give you a lifestyle you've never given yourself. Everyone wants the soft life these days. Luxury, ease, beauty, peace. But here's the truth most won't say out loud. You can't expect a man to give you what you haven't first learned to give yourself. You want him to take you to 5-star restaurants, but you've never taken yourself to dinner without waiting on someone else to pick up the tab. You want spa days, vacations, Dior bags, but haven't mastered how to budget, heal, or even sit in silence without anxiety. You post spoiled girlfriend aesthetic on social media, but your real life is filled with chaos and comparison. Soft life is not an act. It's a lifestyle. And it starts with you, not him. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we'll feel better when someone else gives us what we lack. That a man can fix our confidence, our peace, our emptiness. That if we're chosen, we'll be validated. But listen. A man can mirror your standard, but he cannot build your self-worth. If you can't afford the lifestyle you're asking for, at least be building it for yourself, even in small ways. A soft life is more than material. It's a mindset. It's how you treat yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you hold boundaries, how you choose who gets access to you. If your internal world is chaotic, it doesn't matter how soft your nails look or how cute your shoes are, you're not living soft. You're living distracted. Men who have built themselves can tell the difference. The ones worth having are not impressed by surface. They're attracted to energy, the way you carry yourself, the standard you hold, the way you don't chase. That kind of energy makes them step up, not because you begged, but because your lifestyle made it clear what you're used to. If he's not ready to match it, he'll simply fall back. But if you faked the lifestyle to attract him, don't be surprised when the act gets exposed and he loses interest. Wanting more isn't the problem. Expecting it without reflection, work, or growth is. So before you write out a list of what a man must do for you, ask yourself, am I already doing these things for myself? And if not, start there. The soft life you want is not just in his hands, it's in your habits. Chapter 2. Delusional standards versus real confidence. Confidence isn't loud, it's consistent. There's a difference between knowing your worth and inflating your value to escape accountability. Too many women have confused delusion for high standards. They're not the same. You want a man who makes 6 figures, pays all your bills, takes you on luxury trips, and reads your mind. But Your attitude is trash, your energy is inconsistent, your femininity is forced, and your softness only shows up when a man is giving you what you want. That's not confidence, that's manipulation with lipstick on. Let's be clear. Having standards is healthy, but standards without self-work are just entitlement dressed up in pretty captions. Some of you are demanding things from men that you can't even give yourself. You want discipline, but your life is chaotic. You want generosity, but you're stingy with your own growth. You want protection, but keep walking into situations your intuition told you to run from. You want loyalty, but you'll betray your own friend if the attention feels good enough. If you've built nothing, healed nothing, changed nothing, challenged nothing, what exactly are you bringing to the table besides looks and expectations? Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to scream, "I know my worth," because people feel it when you walk in the room. It doesn't beg for bare minimum. It doesn't fake independence while secretly hoping someone comes to save them. It doesn't need a Birkin to prove value. It brings peace, vision, class, and boundaries. Delusion, on the other hand, is rooted in fantasy. It's wanting a man to treat you like a queen when you treat yourself like a placeholder. It's acting like a prize while entertaining every toxic man in your DM. It's calling out every red flag in a man but ignoring all the ones you wave in yourself. Sometimes the problem isn't that your standards are too high. It's that your self-awareness is too low. Here's the raw truth. Men who are truly high-value emotionally, financially, spiritually, are not intimidated by women with standards, but they're turned off by women who perform standards they don't actually live. So before you make a list of what you expect from him, ask yourself if you've built that level of respect within. Because real confidence doesn't demand a king, it attracts one. Chapter 3. When Women Betray Women. Some of the deepest wounds don't come from men, they come from women who smiled while cutting you. There's a betrayal that hits differently when it comes from another woman. Not because you expected perfection, but because you expected her to know better, to move differently, to hold a silent code even when you weren't in the room. But instead, some women betray their own friends over attention, proximity, or male validation that's barely even real. Let's talk about the friend who warns you about a man but secretly wants him. The girl who runs to the man you're healing from, not because she wants love, but because she wants to prove she can have what once made you smile. The sis who reposts women empowerment quotes, but will lie, scheme, and throw you under the bus for a moment of relevance. That's not confidence. That's cowardice wearing a face beat and a soft voice. You can't say women support women and still be clapping when the woman next to you loses. You're not a girl's girl if your loyalty disappears when a man walks in the room. Some women don't sleep with your man because they want him. They do it because they hate how he treated you better than anyone ever treated them. It's not love. It's jealousy dressed up as opportunity. They didn't want him. They wanted to be you. And here's the worst part. Many women don't hold each other accountable for this. Instead, they stay silent. Or worse, they blame the man only while ignoring the betrayal in the woman who knew exactly what she was doing. Yes, men cheat. Yes, men lie. But some women are comfortable being accomplices to damage, then acting innocent when the relationship explodes. A real woman checks herself before she crosses a line. She doesn't need to fake friendship for the sake of access. She doesn't insert herself into a relationship just to feel chosen. She doesn't watch another woman's downfall with a smirk. And she damn sure doesn't turn on her friend over a man who isn't even worth the stress. Jealousy is ugly, but betrayal by someone who once called you sis is uglier. So ask yourself, if the woman you betrayed posted your secrets today, what would the world learn about you? Because every woman who crosses a line thinks it'll never be her turn to get crossed. Until it is.